Hello, my beautiful Libras, and welcome to your reading. So this is going to be your July 2020 predictions. So sorry about that. We're still in June, so I think that's why it's throwing me off. But this is going to be your July 2020 predictions, and we are going to take a look and see what the month of July has in store for you guys, okay? So I have gone ahead and shuffled your cards, and we're going to go ahead and start with your tarot cards, and then we will go through your oracle cards together, okay? So if you guys are brand new, I want to say hi and welcome to everyone watching. My name is Alyssa, and on my channel, I enjoy making tarot pick-a-card readings and tarot card readings like this. So if you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a thumbs up. It truly helps out the channel, and I would truly appreciate it if you could. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be for all of my Libras, whether you are Libra Sun, Libra Moon Rising. We're going to go ahead and dive in and see what messages come through for you guys for the month of July, okay? So we're going to go ahead and move these guys off to the side, and we're going to start with our tarot cards. So the first card that we have is the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the King of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and Three of Cups. Okay, so Libra, what do we got going on for the month of July? Okay, so how I'm going to be reading today, this is how I've been doing the rest of the videos, is I usually start with the beginning, middle, and end of the month. So we are going to start with the very beginning, okay? So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So what's interesting about the Knight of Pentacles is that this is all about a new opportunity possibly coming your way at the very beginning of the month. Now, this new opportunity could be in regards to your career or in regards to finances, because we are dealing with the Pentacles, okay? And for this could be more so kind of speaking to a possible career change, or like I said, a new opportunity in which maybe you can get more money or make more money, okay? So there's definitely going to be some type of opportunity being presented to you guys at the beginning of the month, in which I think for many of you, this is going to be something in which you are going to be contemplating whether or not you actually want to take, okay? Now, this can also mean a sense of possibly quitting your job, like I said, for a more lucrative one that actually, causes you to make more money, or which you can actually grow in the company, okay? Or you can kind of like gain a better experience overall, okay? But this is going to be more so, as I mentioned, something that's going to really speak to you as the individual. And I think you'll more so kind of see really what is going to resonate for you, as far as like, are you going to want this opportunity? Is this going to be something that you feel will benefit you in the long run? I definitely see some choices kind of going back and forth for sure with you guys. And I'll tell you why I say that, because with the Five of Cups here, this is kind of like, I think of the term no use crying over spilt milk anytime I see that card. And what that basically means is like, there's no use in getting upset with, the certain things that you had no control over, especially when you have other opportunities still available to you, okay? So instead of just kind of focusing on maybe some minute situations that didn't necessarily pan out, focus on what you actually do have, okay? And I know for Libras, that can sometimes be a little bit difficult because we try to keep everything around us in balance. And so when things around us kind of are out of our hands or out of our control, it's almost like we have a hard time letting go of those situations, okay? So this is really going to be a month where we're really going to have to kind of like focus on what we need to let go, or what, just accept that, it was what it was, and focus on, the opportunities that you still do have available to you, okay? Now, we also have mid-month the King of Swords here in reverse. And the King of Swords is more so, talking about a sense of lack of clarity, okay? This is kind of like, being very indecisive as to what it is that you want. So as I mentioned earlier, if you have this if you have this new opportunity being presented to you at the beginning of the month in regards to finances or a possible career change, okay, for many of you, you might be very indecisive, and you kind of might be just really going back and forth on whether or not you feel like this is a good idea, whether you should, whether you shouldn't, okay? And this is going to be really about a time where you want to rationalize your thoughts and basically use your logic to help you make the best decision that you physically can for yourself. Okay, so this is all about, just kind of taking one step at a time, toward what you ultimately want, what your ultimate goal is for yourself. And that's what's going to allow you to get there, so to speak. Okay, so don't rush into a decision just because it sounds good. Really look into it, I think, a little bit more, do the research, figure out, the do's and don'ts, if you will, of the situation that is being presented to you, okay? Because you also do have the Fool card in reverse as well. So the Fool card in reverse really does talk about that specifically, like not to rush into things, don't be careless, don't be naive. Just because it sounds good doesn't mean it is good, okay? So really just kind of, take a pause, take a moment, really, like I said, do the research of what you need. And I think that's really what's going to kind of guide you in the direction that is going to best serve you, okay? So once you guys are able to get to that point, I think once we kind of get a better sense of clarity, the end of the month, this is going to be a time where I think for many of us, this is going to be cause for some celebration. Okay, so what I love about the Three of Cups is that this is really all about coming together with friends, with loved ones, kind of celebrating your wins, your successes, okay? Or even just kind of celebrating in general, whether it's birthdays, whether it's a job promotion or new job, new career, whatever it may be. Okay, this is going to be a really good time to kind of come together, especially if you have been feeling really stressed. And if this has been kind of weighing on you, for most of the month. At the end of the month, I feel like for many of you, you're going to want to be able to kind of like let loose a little bit and just be like, you know what, I need to clear my mind. I need to just go out, have a drink, or, be around my friends and family, those who are I can have, fun with and things like that. That's really what's going to kind of help reground you, so to speak, or kind of re-put you back into balance. Because, Libras are very social beings, they love to be around other people. So sometimes by being in a social setting, that can, in a sense, like recharge you and kind of rebalance you. So if you find that you're yearning for that or you're missing that, especially because at the middle of the month there's a lot of indecisiveness and possible stress because of it, this might be a good time at the end of the month to really kind of come together with some friends. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle cards. Maybe we can get a little bit more clarification for the rest of the month. So for your Moonology Oracle, we have full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so that's good to hear, especially, for middle of the month. That'll be good to know that, there is an end to all this. Okay, especially with that Five of Cups there. If some of you have been really honing in on something specific on like why it didn't work out or why, things have, I don't want to say necessarily fell, but if they just didn't necessarily work out the way that you were hoping they would, just trust that, you still have other opportunities, around you that you're able to take advantage of. Okay. Next, we have the waning moon. What do you need to release? This is powerful. I just automatically think of this card. So yes, what do you need to let go of? Let go of this, focus on everything else that you do have. So if there is something that has been weighing on you, or if it is this new job opportunity or this new business venture that's being presented to you, but you're having a hard time letting go, really think about it. What is it that you need to release? Why are you holding on to that? If it doesn't serve you, if you're not happy there, Why are you still holding on to it? You know, just kind of think of those things. And I think that'll kind of help propel you in the direction you want to go in. Okay. All right. So next we have set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Very powerful. Okay. So yeah, so Libras definitely, you know, set the bar high, you know, like if you know that you would be happier in a higher paying job and something that would actually serve you better, where you know you would be happier because it's something that you actually want to do, then go for it. You know, don't settle. Same thing like when it comes to, you know, anything else, whether it's like a relationship or, yeah, I just can't help but think of it like a relationship. Like if you are, you know, settling for someone that, you know, doesn't necessarily make you that happy, set your sights higher. Like you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have, you know, what you want, but you have to be able to know your worth. Okay. So keep that in mind too. Next, we have blessed change. A major life change brings you blessings. Oh, I love this. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a major change coming up here for many of you. So this could be indicating, you know, like I said earlier, this new job opportunity or this new money-making opportunity. So, you know, I think once you guys have kind of gotten that sense of clarity as to where you want to go, that's what's going to bring about this new change. So that's exciting. Next, we have protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Oh, I love this. So if you guys have been, you know, wondering or like scared or nervous about, you know, if you're safe or if you're being protected, especially because everything going on, it is definitely a, you know, kind of a scary time. And, you know, everybody's worried about COVID right now and all that because we're still kind of going through it. So I can understand, you know, having a little bit of that kind of weighing on your mind too, with just kind of everything going on, which is why maybe you can be a little unclear. And it might be hard to kind of focus on certain things. So definitely just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Like know that you are protected, you know, do everything that you can to keep yourself safe, but ultimately you are going to be fine. You're going to be protected, and that shouldn't hinder you from going after your goals. You know, you can still live your life. This shouldn't have to be something that holds you back. Okay. All right. So next we have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Absolutely. And that's very fitting given that this is Libra, all about judgment, okay? All about the scales. So just understanding that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Absolutely. And then we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Absolutely. Okay. And I know that can be easier said than done. So I can't help but think of that 5 of Cups. I feel like a lot of it is really kind of speaking to this card particularly. Because if you notice, like she's obviously sad and upset about, you know, the cups that spilled. So, you know, just understanding that, you know, this is an opportunity to appreciate what you still have. She still has 2 cups there. She still has opportunities available to her. So keep that in mind. I love using these cards with their visuals and their symbolism. It's great. All right. So next for our oracle cards, we have medium Holy, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pinnacle of success. You are on the brink of a significant career achievement, expansion, or change. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, Libras, you guys are definitely experiencing some type of level up, whether this is in your career change or you're just expanding on this. Maybe you're adding another sense of income. Okay, whether this is like a second job or you're starting a new business venture. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of level up here in regard to career, which is exciting. Okay, next we have square. The door may be locked, but you are the key. Persevere and you will meet any challenge. Okay, absolutely. So this is really important to remember too. So even though there might be challenges, you know, that you're facing, just understand that you have what it takes to meet those head on. Okay. All right. So next we have, observation, patience, attention, pause, and watchful. Okay. I love this because this is all about just, again, reminding you to be patient, to really kind of give yourself the time and attention to detail that you need to in regards to this new change, this new venture that you guys are going on. Okay. So like I said, don't be the fool here and jump right in without reading the fine print or really paying attention to what it is that this opportunity is offering you. Because if it's not offering what it is that you're wanting or what you feel that you deserve, don't take it. Okay. Simple as that. Know your worth, know exactly what it is that you are worthy of, and go for that. Okay. Next, you have tendency, dedication, determination, and stubbornness. Okay, so yes, I will admit, as a Libra, I can be stubborn, absolutely. But what I love about this though too, that this is all about being very dedicated and determined. Okay, so that's beautiful in regard to stay determined to go after your goals. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in this situation or in the King of Swords, with this lack of clarity. Don't stay in that headspace, okay? Know it is what it is that you want, and, have that sense of clarity, or find that sense of clarity, to be determined, to be dedicated with what you are trying to achieve here, okay? All right, Libra. So last but not least, these are your last oracle cards. The first ones that we have is determination. Look at that. You have determination twice. I literally just read that with this card. So yes, determination. So this is all about being determined this month, Libra. So don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede, okay? So don't be afraid of the changes. Don't be afraid of, saying no. Okay. I know for some of us that can be a hard thing to do, just to say no, or, to turn down a situation, but you have to kind of think about what it is that you want and what is actually going to best serve you. Okay. Oops. All right. Next we have wild, believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves, and drink in the sunshine. Okay, so this is a really good reminder to remember what you are capable of. As I mentioned, know your worth. Okay, like don't be afraid to be your true authentic self, especially when it comes to going after what it is that you want. And if this is truly involving a career change or career advancement, you have every right to, again, go after what it is that what you want. You have that right. Okay. So don't allow anything to kind of hinder you or to hold you back. All right. And then last but not least, we have safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. Okay. So I kind of lump this more so with the Fool card here, like, as I mentioned, because it is in the reverse. So this can sometimes cause us to be a little naive, or to be a little, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say, gosh, I for some reason, I'm like completely blanking. Careless. Okay, that was the word I was thinking of. I don't know why it took me forever to get to that point, but don't be careless is basically what I meant there. So that's what I kind of think of when it comes to that safety card coming into play. It says to don't be too proud. So I just think of, don't be too careless. Don't think you're, you've got it all figured out if you really haven't done the work, or if you really haven't researched, for yourself as to what, again, the pros and cons are of the situation. So, okay. So Libra, that was your reading. Definitely let me know in the comment section below if this resonated with you. I would love to hear you guys in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and consider giving it a thumbs up. It truly helps out the channel. I want to thank you guys so much again for watching today's video. I look forward to doing more videos like this in the future, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.